Guys, it's Dane with DynastyBreaks.com. It is the 3rd of October, 2024. We're doing 4 boxes of 24 Donruss baseball. Just a quick reminder, hit the thumbs up button, but also if you want to sell your cards on the Fanatics Collect weekly auctions, there is a weekly auction starting tonight. Every Thursday night, an auction starts. It runs 10 days all the way through the following Sunday. We are now consigners. I think we've got 70-something items tonight. Probably about the same next week, maybe 100 next week. Email me, dynastybreaksllc@gmail.com. We can grade your cards before they go to auction. We can sell them raw for $3 a card, authentication fee. We can give you advice on what to sell at the auction, what not to, what to grade. I can help you out. There's my email address. It's on the screen. Send me an email. Dane, give me the auction deets. I need to know the details. I'll let you know. Scott, Yankees. Matthew, Nationals. Raymond, covered in goo, Orioles. Scott with the A's. Scott, the variant Rockies. A lot of Scotts in this break, Trev. You better, be on your Scott alert. Rangers. Amy with the Padres. Joshua and his welcome mat with the Giants. R. Bryce with the Pirates. Amy, Tigers and Cubs. Garth Brooks with the Mariners. Jason, Phillies. Aaron at the Bar, Angels. Kevin with the Twins. Scott, Brewers. Matthew from Alf, Mets. What are you doing? Are you sounding out? Trevor's signing out what I say. Thank you for helping me there. Matthew with the Mets. John with the D-backs. David with the Rays. Dennis the Menace, Royals. Scott, Red Sox. Other Scott, White Sox. Patrick, Casey the Mondays, Guardians. Kevin, Blue Jays. Daniel, the Dill Pickle King of Arizona with the Cardinals. David, Braves. Amy, Astros. Chris with the Dodgers. Scott, Marlins and Reds. All cards ship, no hitless credit. Points cards are random to all.
Good luck.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Hamburglar.
It is dog in this fight.
Ooh, Hamburglar.
I was right.
Hamburglar just called Carly a dog, and then Carly showed up. You're in trouble now, buddy. You got caught. Busted.
Dog in this fight. It was said by Mark Twain.
Dog in this hunt.
Dog in this fight.
But hunt was said before that.
Well, this is the famous. I'm talking about the famous quote.
Oh.
Is dog in this fight.
Oh, Trevor looked it up.
I never heard of dog in this hunt before.
Trevor looked.
That's some weird
type
stuff.
It in.
That's some weird stuff that you and your family
Type it in. Dog in this hunt. Type it in. If you're gonna type in yours, you gotta type in mine too. Let's be fair here. Trevor likes to sway things his direction. Doesn't like to give me a fair shot. I can't do it that way. I'm right-handed. Awful. Awful, said Elray. Awful. Hope we get a Jackson Holiday. Hey, Hamburglar just dogged you. He just dogged you straight up.
It keeps on popping up dog in this fight. And then it says dog don't hunt. This dog don't hunt is the only saying as far as dog and hunt.
I'll look it up for you. Don't worry. Can someone that's not biased look up dog?
Oh, here we go. Dog in the hunt. It's a bastardization of two southern idioms.
What?
What?
I need a muzzle. Speaking of dogs, I need a muzzle.
No dog in the fight, and that dog won't hunt combined.
Is there a human?
So and it came out 10 years ago.
Can you buy a human muzzle? Can you get a muzzle on Amazon?
I was just reading a definition.
I assure you, one will be here by next week, and Trev will be wearing it during the breaks.
I was just dog will hunt. There we go. There's another one.
Hey, what's up, Eric?
I made him shut up, guys. Yes. Ready for some fast breaks.
I'm going to go one card at a time.
No. I can leave. What's up, Carly? Carly pops in and we didn't.
Yeah, she popped in right after Hamburger called her a dog. Yeah. She's here to watch the defeat of the Brewers. We're here to experience the pain with you, Carly. With you. Not against you, with you.
I thought you talk about Lockjaw and she appears.
TMJ. Too much Jenkins. Too much Jenkins. All right, here we go. Indy. Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
All right, stop. All right. Trevor's out of control today.
What?
I'm going to ban you from our own channel. Rod Carew, nice rod. That's the shooting out of him parallel. If you didn't know that.
He was pretty stylish.
He was stylish. Mike Schmidt. Coming attractions. I feel like this is an SP insert. I may be wrong. Relvis Martinez. That is going to go to Toronto. Toronto.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Carly, that's not nice. That's ugly. Carly, don't come in here. Don't come into my house being all ugly. You leave that attitude at the door, Missy. And you leave that attitude at the door over there too, mister. All right, Grayson Rodriguez to 149. You kiss your mom with that mouth? I do.
You missed out the key word there, hamburger, in the definition. You didn't write the word.
Hey, autograph should get 3 per box. Jackson Churio, rated prospect. Boom. Brew Crew.
Scott Gibb.
That's a cool. His auto's usually not that detailed. I like it. That's a pretty good version of his auto. I'm going to ban you. It says nice rod. Nice rod, Carew.
Yeah, at least there's a little design to it.
Yeah.
It's not just
James Wood,
players.
Carly's guy. Going through the base cards pretty quick, guys. Tim Wakefield, may he rest in peace. Tyler Black, rated prospect.
Booty emojis.
Nick Gonzalez. A modern marvel. A comic book cover of young Jackson Holiday as a superhero from the Stillwater Pioneers. Go Pioneers, as we always say. Go Pioneers, indeed. Like his father, Matt Holliday, superhero before him. First pick in the Major League Baseball draft, Jackson Holiday. A marvel of our time.
Gross.
Chase Davis. Talking about Carly. He's kind of gross.
I'm going to go with the Brewers tonight. Let's go Brew Crew.
I'm shocked.
Whatever Dane says, I'll go the opposite.
Just strolled in and the jabs are hitting. There you go. Gloves are off, Benny. Bomb Squad Griffey. Beautiful card.
Here we go.
Here we go. Ugg. Wow. Jay Buhner. He's talking about his boots, his Ugg boots. You ever had any Ugg boots, Elray? You gotta have Molly buy you some Ugg boots. That'd be stylish. Ivan Rodriguez, Pudge. Elray with his Uggs. Mick Abel. A-Rod. Alex Rodriguez to 199. I'll probably top load that. Texas
Bomb
Rangers.
Squad. That's a pretty cool design.
Hey, that's what he did to the Rangers salary cap. He just kind of blew it up. They're still paying him. He's making men's makeup, and they're still paying him. He does. Wow. He has a men's cosmetic line. Alex Rodriguez. Look it up. Look it up. I'm not joking. I'm not making jokes. I'm speaking the truth.
That's what I was doing earlier. You thought I was
That's what I was doing earlier.
You're like, stop it.
Ellie De La Cruz. Got a couple nice Ellies being consigned to our weekly auctions. Not our weekly auctions, but Fanatics weekly auctions. Hall of Famer George Sisler to 275.
What'd you call me?
I didn't call you anything. Squirrel Mess. Wow, okay. Squirrel Mess. Henry Davis, Jersey Kings, the first pick in the draft back in the day. There you go, Pirates. Pittsburgh.
R. Bryce. There you go, R. Bryce.
I feel like Henry Davis is not talked about much. He's probably the least talked about first pick in the last 5 years. Do you guys agree with that?
Probably.
Heston Kjerstad, I think, was the second pick in that draft. All right, it's Josh Noth. He lives just north of Trevor, on the street right north of Trevor. That is going to go to the Brew Crew as well, Milwaukee. Is this a sign that the Brewers are going to lose, so we're getting a lot of their cards?
I thought it's the opposite.
This may be a sign. Frank Thomas, the big hurt.
We're getting a lot of cards, so they're going to win.
Cologne. That's Peanuts teacher, or was it Nanny?
I was thinking more
okay, like Nanny.
Like Bleecker.
Harry Ford to 99. Harry Ford. Reggie Crawford. How about a red Sammy Sosa?
Henry Davis has bombed in the minors.
There you go.
Really?
There you go.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Bombed.
Probably a bad thing.
Yeah,
Pereira.
sounds
like a bad thing. Churio's been clutch. Yeah, we're going to see tonight, aren't we? Steve, we're going to find out tonight how clutch young Jackson Churio is. May not be the best Jackson out there.
Is Baltimore in the postseason?
They gone. Royals beat them.
That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Jackson's taking a little hiatus. He'll be back next year. He's off to train.
So who's the best Jackson in reality?
Holiday. That's why he was taken first overall, if you didn't know that. I'm going to be training with Jackson. We're going to be training him up in the off season in Stillwater. I'm going to make some trips up to Stillwater like I used to do. We're going to be training him up. Him and his brother, who may be the first pick in the draft as well. Because that's what we do. Stillwater, Oklahoma. Oklahoma State. We like to pump out those number 1 overall picks.
Don't say that.
Why do I do... I'm right-handed. Why do I do that every time? What's wrong with my brain? Don't answer that.
You going to bring him a bottle of milk?
We're going to train. We're going to train. Ooh, that's a cool-looking card that we will be seeing shortly. I like Donruss. Good value product. Low-cost boxes, 3 autos each. Jackson Merrill's going to win Rookie of the Year. You're saying he may be the best Jackson. What about Reggie Jackson? What about last names of Jackson? Oh, Lindor starting off with a double for the Mets. Here we go. Oh, those crafty, tricky New York Metropolitans. Got to watch out for them, Carly. They'll get you. Carly's not listening. That's a shock.
She's like, I'm not listening with her fingers in her ears.
Carly has noise-canceling headphones on her helmet. The helmet she wears. She has speakers inside of it, noise-canceling. When she hears too much noise, she starts freaking out.
We'll see if the pizza taco sandwich tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the first break.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Let's play some basketball. Let's go. I'm thinking it might be 21-0. Might be 21-0, Kyle. Let's go. Don't be scared, Kyle, like Chris Bryant was. Don't be scared. Let's go, Kyle. Don't get dunked on, Kyle. Don't get dunked on. Alex Rodriguez. Young A-Rod for Seattle. Oh, I see a cracked ice. It is my guy, Mike Piazza. For guess who? The Mets. Trev, we're going to put Mets on this one. A little sticker. Even though Trev doesn't like to label things, we're going to put Mets on that one. 21/25, because that's a pretty rare card. Why don't you like to label stuff?
On Mike Piazza.
Have you ever shipped
He's never been a Yankee in his life.
Yeah, he has. We've all been Yankees.
You're a Yankee every night.
I don't even know what that means. I'm getting dumber. Trev doesn't like to label things because he's never made a mistake. Never made a mistake. You don't like, you know what's different between you and Pat Mahomes? Let me tell you.
A lot of things.
Pat Mahomes.
Many things.
Andy Reid coaches Pat Mahomes, says, hey, do this. Pat doesn't go, I'm the greatest. I don't want to hear it. You don't like to be coached. Pat Mahomes doesn't mind
I like
being
to be coached.
You don't like to be coached.
Just not by you.
Well, I'm your coach. You know what I'm saying?
You're not my coach.
I'm your coach. I buy pizza for you like Andy Reid. Andy Reid likes pizza.
He likes cheeseburgers more than anything.
Little chicken nuggies. Bob Gibson for St. Louis. Trevor doesn't like any constructive criticism.
Like, what was he? He was on Colin, and he cracked a joke about doing something, and Andy was like, I only do that for cheeseburgers or something like that. It's pretty funny.
Colton Cowser. These reds are actually to $199. Somebody got a... Oh, no, they're to $99. Why is this red to $99 and the other one's to $199? I'm confused. I don't know what's happening. That's going to go to Baltimore. Colton Cowser.
Yeah, Hammond wasn't the best this last time. That's why I was going to say that, and I was like, no, I'll just wait and
Kyle,
talk about that during the second break.
Kyle, I'm not worried. Kyle, I would take you down at basketball, sir. You know, I just I got a lot of miles on these basketball tires. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of miles on them. Austin Wells with his mustache is really coming in. It's looking good.
Needs to trim it.
Ralphie from A Christmas Story. Ralphie. Jacob Wilson, very high draft pick, rated prospect to 199.
No, I did not do a cannonball in the pool today.
Kyle's weird. Kyle's being a creeper again.
What the heck?
I want a tomahawk. Yeah, we're gonna have tomahawks. I'm gonna have
Tomahawk
a tomahawk.
steak?
Yeah, I've never had one. I told CJ he's like, I can cook a tomahawk. I'm like, cook me one. I've never had one. He's like, fine.
That's a expensive piece of meat.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
It's two cuts in one, right?
Don't know.
I think it's two cuts in one.
It's like a fillet maybe, and with something hooked onto it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just said get after it. Cook me one. The 199 Caminero Unleashed. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw the in Bowman Chrome, which we're doing today. It'll be the final break. We got the dual auto Ellie and Caminero. It just came back from PSA. If you remember, we didn't randomize for it. The Rays and the Reds said, we're going to split it. We're going to sell it. We're going to grade it with you guys at Fanatics. We're going to sell it on their auction. We're going to split it. It just came back today. Got a PSA 10.
Heck yeah.
Pop 1, the only PSA 10 of that card. Martinez. I haven't even told them yet. It's not curated. I'm going to tell them very shortly. Or if they're listening, I just told them. Braden Taylor.
Hard to trust folks with 2 first names. I think the saying is never trust a man with 3 first names.
Never trust Kyle. That's my saying. All right, we've got Tommy Lasorda jersey. The man that drafted Mike Piazza as a favor to Mike Piazza's dad. Not kidding. He's Piazza's godfather. He's looking pretty fit.
Yeah, Tommy Lasorda.
That's gonna be Dodgers.
I hate Tommy Lasorda.
You gonna label that one? You gonna label that?
You guys
one?
know where that's from? Yeah, I hate Tommy Lasorda.
We all know.
He punches it.
Indy Rodriguez signature series. That is for the Pirates. That is a blue autograph. Pittsburgh.
Nice.
Number to 75.
Another hit for R. Bryce Edwards. Man, it's a Brewers-Pittsburgh break. Brewers-Pittsburgh break.
Dane wants CJ to feed him a tomahawk. That'd be okay.
Yeah. Okay, Clyde.
I assure you, I'm not cooking a tomahawk because I'll ruin it. Would you cook something that expensive? I would not.
No.
I'm having somebody else cook it for me. Ricky Squirrels Tiedemann. He got rid of the ponytail. Why'd he do that? Rated prospect.
Because he was tired of that nickname.
Ricky Squirrels Tiedemann. I liked the ponytail. Bring it back, Ricky. Where's the bludgeoned... I don't know where the cat is. That thing just wanders around the office. I never know where it is. Cool Papa Bell. Trevor's going to randomize for this at sorting. He was not in the major leagues.
Yep.
We'll randomize that. It's not numbered, so we'll do that when we're sorting. Ozzie Smith.
Yeah, if anybody gets one of those Homestead cards, those are usually people that were in the other league. And, those get randomized to all teams.
Look at this card. I think these are short printed, and they feel like the mirror parallels from Certified. They have that really thick, or almost like the SPs from Luminance, which we're doing next. Diamond Kings Vlad Guerrero. I do like that they make these.
Texas.
They make these a little harder to get. I like that.
When do you see him on Texas?
Yeah, not often. He's not a Ranger often on his cards. We have a pink Velocity Doc Gooden. That's a good one. There you go. New York Mets, the soon-to-be winners tonight. New York Mets, to 79. It's Lawrence Williams. What's up, Lawrence Williams? How are you? How are you doing this fine evening? Yiddy Cappy to 99. Who you got tonight, Lawrence? You got the Brewers or you got the Mets? Having a rough day, just trying for a cheap laugh. I'm done. You have my word. What did you say?
Yiddy.
Did Clyde say anything funny earlier? I thought you liked... Oh, yeah, Clyde. I can't read that one. That's Carly, though. But you're right about Carly on that. That's an old classic, Clyde. That's a classic.
Yeah, Clyde. Your Dynasty After Dark is in an hour 40 minutes.
Our Ferdinand.
What's wrong with you? Why are you a parrot?
A little throat issue.
You're like a parrot.
You're aggressive today.
You're a parrot.
Trevor gets aggressive. I asked him a question earlier, and he's like, I already told you. Remember that?
No.
I did. I was like...
Okay, I walked behind Dane.
I already told you that.
He's sitting there eating his muffin, and I had a conversation with him. And I go into the other room. He gets up, and he walks into the other room, and he starts talking about the exact same thing we just had the conversation
about. I forgot what you said.
Obviously.
And then you're like, I already said that.
You were too involved in eating your cube...
Don't ask Trevor a question.
Cube apple muffin. It's got little cubes of apples in it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like, what was this?
Trevor will scold you.
What the heck?
Don't talk to Trevor. He will scold you.
Jeez.
I'm scared what's going to happen if his card comes back like a PSA 8. He's going to start screaming at me.
I am.
Wow. Wow. Trevor's like just on the edge of falling off the rails. You know what I mean?
I'm holding on. Holding on to the rail.
He's holding on to the rail. Anything will tip him over. A little blade of grass hits him. He's going over the rails, guys.
Whatever.
Going over the rails.
Wish you lived closer. I'd do a full spread meal for y'all. Tomahawk, definitely. Wow.
Oh, El Ray.
We need to pay to have El Ray come up here as caterer.
CJ's going to mail you those tomahawks and have you cook them, and then you can FedEx them back.
Yeah.
They'll probably be better than if I cooked them. El Ray with double FedEx versus Dane fresh. Probably El Ray's is better. I'm not doing well, Lawrence. I'm getting scolded today. I'm dealing. You got to walk on eggshells over here.
Dane brought his thin skin to work today.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody be careful what you say in chat. You're going to get screamed at.
You do have the flannel back on, though.
Why'd you ask me that? Then I was like, hey, is that guy a musician? No. He's a comedian.
That's not what I said. Shut your mouth.
Don't you think it's funny?
You're ridiculous. He's ridiculous today.
Tomahawks don't cook well in the microwave. That's true. That's true.
Is it because your muffin was small?
But cereal does. No.
It was a small muffin. He usually has a huge muffin.
They don't make them big
anymore.
anymore.
Small.
They make them small now, and they're gluten-free. How do you like that?
His dry muffin that he doesn't butter ever.
No, I don't have any butter in the office. Oh, look what's on top of the stack. It may be a sign. Unleashed from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Go Pioneers. Jackson Holiday. Jackson. We should have a Jackson Holiday song whenever we pull a Jackson Holiday. What do you think, El Ray? A song? Would that be better, El Ray? Get a little music in our lives. Joe Torre.
Nice.
Have a little song.
Got Ham asking about the Gumby update.
With Jackson Holiday. Trying to change subject, aren't you? Ham. I'm waiting on some things, Ham.
Raffy.
Waiting on some things. Waiting on some prizes for the Gumby giveaway that you guys are going to like, I think.
Raffy was a very nice guy.
Raffy, I've been around Rafael Palmeiro, and that's all I'm going to say. And I'm not saying it made me not a fan of Raffy Palmeiro, but I'm not a big fan.
But I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
It changed my opinion of Raffy Palmeiro because I always had a good opinion of him when I was a kid, and now not so much. Been around a guy. Never talked to him, just been around him at events. Not a huge fan myself. Mariano Rivera. This can go to the Yankees. Trevor probably doesn't have to label this because he's the master of everything. To $199.
Not yet, Kyle. Dane's usually slick about it. He stays in the bushes.
Slick. There's that word again. Robert Hassel to $149. Is this gold? Oh. Ooh. Jackson Churio gold to go with your Jackson Churio auto? I mean, what a better time to get this than on the Brewers exit from the playoffs. Playoffs?
To 10.
8 of 10. Bam. Milwaukee and Scott. Scott, you can sell all those to Carly. Does Jackson have a restraining order? No, we're training buddies. We're going to be training in the off season. Training. We're going to be training. Dylan Head. I think I passed a Jackson Holiday card. Dylan Head to 199.
Cheney asked if Raffy was hitting on younger ladies.
I'm not going to answer that yes or no. I'm just going to say it was an interesting time. It was an interesting time is what it was. Very interesting. The things that you see people do and your opinion of people changing, you know.
Yeah, I'm not saying being around him maybe not a fan. I'm just not a fan. I'm just was a fan and now I'm not. That's all I'm saying is David Wright, loving David wrong. I don't want to be right. Mets, tonight's winner. Dane spots his squad.
Yeah, I would do that. I would spot for Jackson. He'd spot for me too. He'd spot for me. I'd spot for Jackson. Of course. What is this? Oh, we got 2 paper cards there. Brooks Lee. Chrome card, Milestones, Nolan Ryan. And we've got Miles Naylor. Hold your jokes for another time. Oakland A's. Oakland Athletics on the autograph.
Scott Gibb.
Here goes Scotty. I lay on the floor underneath Ham. Why would I do that? What does Ham have to do with this?
From Below.
Buster Posey. That's a weird movie. From Below. Jet Williams. That is a pink Velocity. You know the first card to have the Velocity pattern, Trev? Quiz. You have to answer. The first card in the 90s in a basketball set to have that Velocity pattern, what was it?
I'm going to go Ultra.
No, it's on the sides of the card. Both sides. Goes up in a V shape.
Uh-huh.
The Beam Teams.
Oh.
Remember the first Beam Teams. That was the first Velocity pattern.
Oh, the pattern.
The laser pattern, if you will. The Beam Teams. Shaq's rookie. Michael Jordan. Jordan's card number 1. Shaq's card number 21. First and last cards.
We appreciate you watching, Lawrence.
Steve Carlton. Philadelphia Hall of Fame patch. Got a little pinstripe there.
Jason. EW.
Hey, we love having you, Lawrence. We love having you. We welcome you, whether you're in a break or not. We love you being here.
We try to interact with our audience, even if you're not in the break, and get people involved in the show. Talk about stuff, not necessarily the cards that we're ripping all the time.
Yeah, we like to, talk bad to the people that are haters out there. We like to talk good to the people that are just good folks. Drew Gilbert, New York. I'm gonna have to look him up. Drew Gilbert, rated prospect. Trevor will label this one, or he will be banned from the studio. Drew Gilbert. I don't remember Drew Gilbert. Do you?
Gilbert
Hey,
Grape.
Gilbert. Mets. New York Mets.
Gilbert Grape.
What's eating him, by the way? I asked Johnny Depp, what's eating Gilbert? He said, I don't know. Go ask Amber Heard. All right, Nolan Chanel.
Mets was Matthew Alf.
Here you go, Matthew. Freshly labeled card for you. That's a rare card. Trevor doesn't label very often. That's probably a rarity. Probably the only one. All right, Cal Ripken and Braden Taylor. A little bit of a top corner issue on this card. Unless my eyes deceive me. Actually, my eyes deceive me. That's his hat on the picture. I thought that was a bent corner. See where his hat stops?
Oh, yeah, it is his hat. Uh-huh.
That's his hat. Coming attractions. That is going to go to the Rays.
Nice.
Thought it was bent. It's not. That's what I thought when I first met Carly was like a little indention. And then I looked and it was just her head. It was Johnny Farmello, orange to 199. It was just up in the hat region.
Sorry, Carly. Sorry you got to deal with this.
Kaylee. Hey, you got called Kaylee. Yeah, that's why she wears a helmet now. Front row Amy? She's probably a really nice person, Carly. You know what I mean? Front row Amy.
What is that?
Better than back row Beatrice. Gotta tell you that.
A famous fan.
Haley doesn't know what she's talking about. We have Luminance football up next, which I really like this year. It's low priced. It's a lot of hits. The card designs are awesome. You can get very short printed inserts. I'm going to try to keep stocking Luminance as long as I can keep it in stock at a good price. Also got Luminance Divisions next Tuesday if you like divisional breaks. I have more people ask us, when are you going to do a divisional break than any other question I get. A lot of people want to do divisions. So,
what sport?
Football. Well, baseball would be good too. It takes the price way up, so I feel like some customers are like, why do they do that? It's too high. But a lot of people like it, so I'm going to start posting more divisional breaks. Because hey, when you guys request stuff a lot, I'm going to listen.
All right, I got to do a little research here.
Don't say anything bad. What would you do if you didn't have your phone for like 5 minutes? It'd be a bad situation. I assure you.
Are you sure that's not you, Carly? I think it's front row Carly.
Whoa! Boom.
Why?
No, boom.
Why?
That's awesome. That's an awesome statement. You should give yourself a boom. Front row Amy looks like Carly.
She's gross up close. Ugh. Yeah, she's wearing some glasses and stuff, so can't really see her face.
Where is Cornbread Dave?
Yeah, where is...
Dave left us. He finally realized the Dolphins were so bad and he just gave up. He just left.
Where's the 5th greatest couple in Dynasty Breaks history?
Yeah, he was Googling front row Amy on his phone, and then he said it looked like you, Carly. So that's funny. Bobby Witt. That made me happy. All right, Austin Wells. Don't call me Orson. War of the Worlds. You know all that stuff. Willie McCovey.
San Francisco.
Unleashed again. Jackson Holiday. Unleashed for summer. Or wait, winter training with Dane.
That dog's about to eat him.
What's up, dog? Ooh, Chase Dollander. Gonna go to the Rockies. That's gold. You know what that means? There's a rumor that golds are numbered to 10. There's a rumor out there. Colorado with the hit. Here you go, Rockies. 5 of 10. 5 of 10.
Var. Other Scott.
The variant.
The variant. She's like 57. Hey.
You're 53, Carly.
I like older women.
I know that. That is true. That is true. Mickey Mantle. Parallel. Not numbered.
Okay, Eric. Wow.
All right, we're going to leave that alone, Eric. That's strike one, Eric. Strike one.
We were watching that Cat Williams interview earlier. It was pretty good.
Not we.
You were listening to it.
Well, because it was on.
Because I had it turned up.
You had it turned up. I didn't want to listen to it. That is Tink Hintz. I can't say that without spitting. Tink Hintz. Going to go to the St. Louis Cardinals. Coming attractions. 4th. Yeah, Trevor listens to things that I don't want to listen to.
Oh, that was a great dude. He predicted so much.
Oh man, what a great prediction! That really improved life for everyone.
It sure did.
Man,
it is right now.
What a great prediction! All right, Emerson Hancock Green. Emerson Hancock Green to 149. Dave will be here in a bit to tell us he had some rare dinner that he saw on a Gordon Ramsay show. That's true. He always makes up what he's eating for dinner. Mason Wynn. Right now, Mason Wynn. That is going to go to the St. Louis Cardinals. There you go, St. Louis with the jersey card.
Daniel Dill Pickle.
The Dill Pickle King of Arizona, I believe. Jose Canseco, my guy. Jose. My guy. Dalton Rushing. Joe Torre. Tyler Black, that is I'm going to call that a hollow. I'm going to call that a foil. I might even call it a hollow foil if I get crazy. Bobby Valentine, what a guy. Bobby Valentine. You talking about Mason Rudolph, the guy that won the game for the Titans the other night? Talking about Mason Rudolph from Oklahoma State University. Go Pokes. Reggie Crawford to 149. Blue parallelogram. Blue parallelogram. Adam Wainwright. Donnie Baseball for the Yankees. Donnie Baseball, the greatest mustache holder of all time, in my opinion.
One of the guys I think of when I think of baseball. Mattingly and...
Richard Simmons.
No.
Mattingly and Richard.
Will Clark.
When I think of baseball, when I bite into a York peppermint patty, I get the sensational Wade Boggs. When I think of baseball...
You think of Jackson Holiday and spending all those days having picnics with him.
I don't have picnics. We train, bro.
Yeah.
We train.
You can call it what you want.
We train.
It's a picnic, bro.
Jace Young. Jackson and I don't have time for picnics. We're training. All right, Bobby Witt. Alex Ramirez to 99. It's going to go to New York. I'm going to look this up. I'm going to see where he goes. I'm going to guess he's a Yankee, but I don't know that for a fact. Let me look up Alex Ramirez for Trevor so he can label it.
That's bold, Cheney. Mattingly, best Yankee ever. That's bold.
That is not true, but
that's bold.
Yeah.
Tyreek, who's that? I don't know. I have no idea who that is. Sorry, Kyle.
New York Mets. Trev, Mets on that one. New York Mets. On the Alex Ramirez. Tyreek was at Oklahoma State. Hillary and I went to a few games when he was playing running back. Yeah, he was electric, man. He was electric.
Second Sosa?
Back in the day. It was cool. Hillary's apartment was, she went to get her PhD there, was there for like 5 years. 5 years or 6 years. I'd go up there every weekend. We'd just walk over to the game. Her apartment is right across from where the stadium is. Kemp Alderman. That is an autograph. Gonna go to Miami.
Scott Gibb.
Yeah, Tyreek was on the team back then. I think he was number 24 and he was a running back. I can't remember totally. Ronnie Mauricio.
I can't see Dane doing anything athletic.
Didn't we used to play basketball all the time?
Yeah, that's like a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go balling. I ain't scared. Colt Keith.
When's the last time you balled?
I don't know. Maybe last week. Colt Keith to 49. Well, I don't call you when I go balling. Hey, Trev, just want to let you know I'm balling. Just want to let you know I'm doing something athletic. You're right. I just, when I'm not here, I just open a bag of potato chips and I get on the couch and I pour them on my face.
I never said you were lazy.
And I just stay there.
Jeez. I just don't think of you going out and doing that.
You know, I'm not that athletic. I like to lift like every day and play basketball every day and run marathons. But besides that, yeah. This is a marathon. This is a mental strain marathon. Mental strain marathon. Break 1 is over. We're going to do break 2 up next. We got a 10-minute intermission. Hit that thumbs up button. We'll be right back. I'm going to go hurl.